Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Prison Architect. It is version 2, the preview build, and we have a prison which is, well, had a couple of days there of some really rough times, but now that we've moved the max security people into individualized cells, that seems to have helped things out quite a bit. Not to mention having the armed guards going around suppressing people, and should trouble start up, we are getting tasers out to absolutely everyone, which is great. We are filling our prison to capacity every day if we can, now that we've noticed that that apparently works properly, which is nice to see again. Vision's a little lower here. Do we have a guard? We do. We may want to back this up with a little extra CCTV here, because the vision's not great, of course. Now, again, I find it very... There's a mod to add arrows to these, and I really should probably throw that back in, because it is a pain in the butt to see things. Let's get, we've got a little bit of a gap here. I'm going to use it for some more solitary confinement for the MaxSec people. Although, at this point, I think now that we don't have a huge backlog of people waiting to go into solitary, I think we've got way more than what we need. But by having lots of MaxSec solitary confinement places, I think the MaxSec people will prioritize that, and then we'll leave these shared cells mostly for medium, should that come up to be a thing. Things are still filthy, filthy, filthy. We do have a good number of janitors, plus the prison labor. Hopefully, relatively soon, it will catch up to that, and that'll be okay. Solitary. Boom. Boom. I don't know why the area goes dark. Is it? Oh, I know why now. It's when you hover over, it filters to show you everything else. Okay, yeah. Just very disorienting when you're zoomed in and you're not seeing the other rooms get highlighted. You just see everything become dark for no reason. Light, and electrical cable. Actually, I think it's covered by electricity there, so it probably will be okay. All right, those are good. We can get them hooked up. Connect to there. Connect to there. And it does seem still really weird that you have to go from monitor to camera instead of camera to monitor. But there we go. So now we've got a good amount of vision in this cell block. Hopefully that'll be okay. Shower there. Excellent. All right. So I talked about building a bigger canteen. That was the canteen we built when we started with just this holding cell. I want something a little bit more spacious. I will potentially leave this canteen here. Although what I might do is actually cut down the number of tables over here to make it more spacious, which will minimize the chance of a rough fight breaking out. So we need a foundation. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to build out kind of like this. And I'm going to go, wow, that is very expensive. Very expensive indeed. And we just got our intake with the bonus money as well. Urgh. Huh. 10 dog handlers to a dog patrol. Let's complete that anyway. I'm going to put a little kennel maybe right over here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I talked about potentially this being an escape area. It's a little far away. Right over here. That's what we're going to do. Let me get materials. We're going to make a little dog run. Like that. And like that. And I think I can just put, say, a staff door. Like so. Room. Just called the kennel, right? There it is. Like that. I still hate that you can't see the walls when you're doing this. So we've got you, and you are going to need some dog crates. I think you can hire dog guards without this, but then I think the dogs get tired. They can't rest without this. So this is way overkill. I don't think we're going to have anywhere close to that many guard dogs, but that's okay. And so I think snipers. Maybe I have to put a tower in the yard here just to play with that. There we go. Dog handlers. We're going to need at least 2 so that we can give them a route. Deployment, dog patrols. And I'm going to want that. Hopefully they can overlap without causing weird problems. Like that, and you have just the one. Stop. There we go. One dog wandering around there. And the other, I'm not sure. I guess I could have them wander around the outside. Especially over here. This is the place I'm concerned that they might try to tunnel out. There you go, near sign there. So that should complete that. Some people are still waiting for solitary. All right. Yeah, we've completed it. We got the money. I can grab MaxSec infrastructure. Size, body armor, tasers, CCTV, and cameras. Boom. Insta completed. Lots of money. I think I'm going to do these investment runs here. Because I'm still a little while before I start the manufacturing, although there's some great money to be had from that. Is that a real tunnel? Seems unlikely that that's a real tunnel over there. I'm going to do a shakedown now before dinner. It's probably unnecessary searching. I'm not expecting us to find very much. Oh, some things are attempting to be smuggled in over here. And I think I'm going to bring my guard count up to 50. It's just a third of my capacity, but it's about half of my current number of people. So that's okay, and that'll help with the shakedown because we've got a lot more places to search. I'm going to let this finish before we assign any more work. Yeah, we're burning through that really fast. And we did find a few more things. Crack that open because the guards are busy right now. Do a little bit more cleaning. Dormitory's looking okay. Actually, dirt levels are mostly okay. Shower's not great here. But overall, not too bad. And yeah, we finished that pretty quick. Some people are going to eat, but they're going to go and do that now. It does seem that we're making enough meals as is, which is great. But yeah, I do want to get a big canteen. Ooh, I think there's some tasers going on here. Look at this guy, like, immune to tasering. Jesus. He was unhappy. Oh, and someone's causing some trouble over here. So we need to get some stuff repaired. Still, alright, not too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and get that giant foundation built down there. So yeah, outer wall there to outer wall there. So make sure it's 25 high. And yeah, all the way up to here. 27,000. That's alright. And then we'll get the large jail doors there and there. So let them work on that. That's going to be okay. One more normal security. Okay, so the capacity, the filled capacity is working properly. I was not giving it credit. I was not paying attention. Very happy to see that because that makes our lives a lot simpler. Just fill my prison to capacity every day based on our prisoner types. More people in solitary. There. Oh. Oh, that is a big fight. Bang up. Everyone get out of there. Everyone get to your cells. Oh, we're going to get a riot at some point. Woo! Yeah, that's a really tight little cluster area. It's not helping things. Alright, no fighting currently going on. 2 deaths, though. Wow. I wonder if we get our intelligence, our informants. Let's go and get our informants in here. Have to keep an eye on the suspicion. Try not to let it get too high. Turn off the bang up. So, nah. Give us some info. Yeah, it's only 9% coverage. I think we have to get an informant out of these guys. I think it was on the character tab, wasn't it? So they're not... That one's not willing to do it. You're deadly? Wow. Yeah, I think it was here, and you're just not willing to do it quite yet. More tasers going off. I think I'm going to change the yard. I think I'm going to combine the yard. The idea was to keep them separated in different types, but I don't think that's working out so well. So we'll just have one giant yard with more space, and hopefully people will wander and cluster a little bit less. And I think I'm also going to go and I'm going to dismantle that door, and I'll make a double wide door over there and make it a little bit more spacious. Yard. So I want this to be 1 yard. There we are. There we go. One giant yard. And then I think I originally built a single door there just because it was centered, which I like, but I also like fewer bottlenecks. Same thing should happen over here, actually. I'm going to dismantle you, and I'll replace you with a double wide door. And hopefully the improved throughput will help us a lot. Got armed guards. Well, these are taser guards, actually, not armed guards in here. We could keep an armed guard in this area. I'm not sure that we need it. Now, since this is not actually a route to the outdoors, we don't even necessarily need doors here at all. We just need openings, but I may as well have them locked open because then I can hit the lockdown button, and that's okay. I'm wondering about doing another shakedown tonight, although that will upset some more people from being, unnecessarily searched. Serious complaints. Now, how many of them are truly complaints we care about? Food, a little bit. One prisoner's furious they can't meet this need. Someone may have missed an actual meal there, and that would be unfortunate. We've got people in the infirmary. Oh, they're getting the reform program. They're getting their drug treatment. I'm actually thinking... Oh, another Polaroid. Wow. Intense. What was I going to do? Oh, yes. I was going to build another couple of medical beds in here. We might be able to support more people in the drug treatment program a little bit faster, because that doesn't help moods. Is this door... Did I place that wrong? I don't know. Maybe okay, but I'm going to dismantle it and rebuild it. Are those, like, bullets? Those from the taser? Because, I mean, my arm guards aren't on free fire. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's right. These guys are all busy doing this. Dismantling a lot of trees. Pretty legit. I do want to get my workshops up and running at some point. You can really get a lot of money from that. Maybe we'll plan on having a workshop over here or in the middle. Again, giant canteen, good. But not the only thing we need. Oh, someone's trying to smuggle in some dope. Solitary arresting visitors. 9 prisoners up for parole. Not released necessarily. They'll have a parole hearing, I think. They may not all be judged to be eligible. Lots of cleaning. Cleaning's really a full-time job here. Lots of clean outfits. Our laundry services seem to be keeping up, which is good. Because I wasn't sure about that, because it's not a very big laundromat. I've built everything relatively small here. With so many people up for parole, I'm wondering about, like, more parole hearings. Could be. Alright, that door got reset. I think it was fine. It was just looking bizarre. But I'll rebuild it anyway, just to make sure. That's all going to get finalized here. Lots of people walking around. These are a little bit cramped quarters. So, guard tower. Snipers can watch your prisoners. So, I could put like a guard tower here and hire 1 sniper. Let's do it. This is new. I don't know what patch that was added in. And then sniper. Trained marksman, who will automatically occupy an empty guard tower if one is available, will fire a number of warning shots at prisoners causing trouble within prison walls before taking a target down. Escaping prisoners are given no such warning. Nice and expensive. Wow. You gonna go get yourself equipped with something? Where are you going? Going to the armory? Yep. Oh, you can't open and close your own doors. Interesting. Ah, you got your sniper rifle. You're going to hang out in security for now. Probably until the guard tower gets completed. Which someone is working on that now. Good. Got that's got to get built. This is all... There. My workers are still very busy hauling bits of wood here. So, this is going to be the new canteen. What I think I'm going to do is... First of all, I will be... Wow, this place is a mess. Object. Dismantle object. I'm going to be trimming this way, way down. Uh-oh, warden. Prisoners are apparently unhappy with how little free time they have in their daily schedules. The guards have been hearing whispers that if things don't change soon, the prisoners are going to start causing some damage. All right, they're saying we need more free time or else. So we will go and make a bit of an adjustment there. I'm still going to start them with a lockup. I'm going to switch the high security people to work free time, although it doesn't help the people who are working get more free time. Yard into free time. And I think a 3-hour work block is going to be sufficient. So we will give them a little bit more, and hopefully that does not backfire on us. This is, strictly speaking, more than before. I will reschedule the programs, because many things have changed. Oh, that's behavioral therapy. They really... Yeah, we're going to need a second shrink office to support all that. Our psychologists actually get worked a lot. The alcohol recovery, the behavioral therapy, big deal. Where's our shrink's office? I guess it's one-on-one. I put some extra chairs in there, but I think... Yeah, right over here. Put extra chairs because I was thinking of the alcoholics course, which runs in the common room, so 9 people can go there. But we just need a second shrink if we want to have more behavioral therapy, which is probably a really good idea. So we're still waiting on that. Yeah, we got some mold growing here. Oh, because there's a broken shower head. Alright, someone's going to come and repair it. I can probably lock these open. These are fine. I don't think there's any reason why I can't have that. Now, this is all done, so I can also lock these open. Okay, and with that in mind, let's get started on our new canteen. I'll also want to have room for the televisions. Like, I really want to try to bring the overall temperature down. What is it, TV? Large TVs. So I'm going to install 2 of them first, so I can actually see their area of effect. You can't see it until it's built, which is a little bit annoying. Let's go and find out. This is going to get really expensive really fast. You guys are still dragging all that. We also know we're going to need power in here. I could preemptively run the power cables, but my people are busy enough. There's my sniper. Sniper-Rooney. I mean, he's only guarding over the yard, but that's a place where fights can break out. Got lots of exercise equipment. Hopefully the free time requirements are going to be met. Okay, so that's the area. So what I would like to do is, if possible, make sure we've got a good amount of utilization of that. So, bench, and I want to leave a gap. Bench. Okay, that will work. And then, all right. So it's not going to be the most, but it's going to be okay. And then here we do that. Like that. And where's my tables? It's a little bit more space than what we had in the old cantina. Some people are going to get to sit and watch some TV while they eat as well. That's really good. And I think I'm gonna make this even larger than before. I think I'll make a double gap there. Like, this is going to be huge. Okay, and I think that's plenty big. Could even put a sniper tower in here or something crazy like that. Actually, I don't know if that's something you can do. And then with the brick walls, I think we do this. I don't like that it's right up against the wall there, but it's just going to have to do. So that will be space for large jail doors, which will be locked open. And actually, I'll probably get another pair over here. And then something like that. We'll have an opening to work in a kitchen. Well, probably right there. Same kind of thing. That way we can do a lockdown after. Actually, I could just have the metal detectors in here, so we never like lock this open or closed. Actually, that might be better. Metal detector. And I'm going to keep it double wide to try to eliminate a lot of bottleneck problems. Metal detectors are very expensive, but it's going to pay off. Then we need serving table. Serving table. Can we fit 2 in there? No. Although I suppose I could put 1 in here. It'll look a little bit odd, but it will be quite functional. And pull it back a little that way. More serving tables, so more food's going to be available right away. Okay. I'm okay with that. And then, yeah, I will want to build another kitchen over here as well. It really doesn't need to be that big. I should start putting down some objects, actually. So something like sink. We can put them in the middle. It feels like, to me, it's always made more sense to have them here. Yeah, no, the double space is going to be good. Something like that. There, that's going to be enough to wash everything. And then fridge. Just make sure we can do, say, 1, 2, 3. And then I'll put the gap of 2. There. Ridiculous amount. This is going to be a mega kitchen, the likes of which I have never seen. Like that. And then I may actually want the jail doors here so that people can't just rush into the kitchen and get, like, knives if there's a riot. But I don't know. I think mostly I'm just going to use it as a way to get rid of the walls without undoing the whole walls. And we're just going to go and do double metal detectors there again. And I'm going to be okay with that. And then a brick wall that goes here. Okay. I mean, obviously that's a big investment, but I think it's going to pay off for a long, long time. I'm going to bring electricity in that way. That way. That should cover that up well. And then we'll need some water pipes as well, which I think this is perfectly fine to do this. And then wherever the sinks are. I think that'll cover them all. Yep, good. Just got to go to the middle bit. So that actually worked out very, very well. Okay, we still have some money left over. Wonderful. Hopefully we'll get this built in time, because right now this canteen is so not going to get the job done. Moving things over here. Oh, we need to set up some lights as well. I mean, it's in a way a lower priority, but I don't know. We'll get that started too. Da, da, da. I think that should be lots of light. I would like to get some phones in here as well. Because when they're done eating, they stay in the cantina, but they can fill their time doing whatever. And if we can get their family needs satisfied a bit, then that's a great time for it. I'm going to go crazy with lights in this room. Whoops. There. Ludicrous number of lights. Not the most efficient packing system, but it's okay. Electricity-wise, I'm actually wondering if we may want this new kitchen to be on a separate electrical grid. We're good for now. Looks well, we're going to be fine. We're going to be able to work that kitchen. But the cookers and fridges do use a lot of power. So we get some more people coming in now, which is fine, because, again, we're not going to accept more than we have capacity for. Although that means our holding cells never get used anymore, which means really I can just trash this and turn it into something else. Hell, why don't I convert this into another medium security dormitory? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm pausing it so that we can make this change before it kicks in. So right now, we'd taken 21 in total, 2 of which are medium security. But if I turn this into a dormitory and flag it as medium security only, wonder if that will update in real time. And you've got stuff, though. You should not be. There we go. Yeah, you're perfectly satisfied with that. Hell, we could leave the benches in there so they can sit and watch TV. And these are already bunk beds. And we just load in more bunk beds. Yeah, there you go. It's up the count already, so we're going to get bigger intake. More money. It's already covered by cameras. It's got the showers. It's got the toilets. It's pretty good. We're not going to get the intake from the newly queued bunk beds, but that's okay. All right. I think that's great. Holding cells is really handy when you're taking in a fixed amount or like all of them every day or something like that, because it does help deal with that overflow. But since we'll never overflow with our current settings, we may as well just turn it into something else. The biggest reason we built it is just to satisfy that, basic detention center grant, which we don't particularly care about. Are those more tasers? Or is that just water? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that is... They are showering there. These are medium security, so they're less likely to start problems. So hopefully you guys are okay. Sleep, food, a little bit of starvation tick. Yeah, you're actually going to have some meal problems here, probably. Until this gets sorted out. I'm going to preemptively hire some extra cooks. I don't think it'll make much of a difference with this kitchen, because I suspect the cooks we had were already maxing out. We also haven't messed with like our meal quality or quantity or anything of the sort. But let's just make sure that there's fewer problems here. Oh, bowls of food are being brought to someone in solitary, presumably. Where are you bringing that? You just like load food in there. But is anyone due to go into solitary? How odd. Alright, that's being done. Power's still good. This is all going to get hooked up relatively soon. Actually, I need to make sure that I specifically run power to the metal detectors. There you go. Full church over here. So, filling in that spiritual need. Hopefully people are going to get plenty of family time, too. We can do 3 at a time. It seems all right. There's phones everywhere, so hopefully people can keep their family need satisfied relatively well. Let's take a look overall at how things are. Some desperation there, but some people are active for it. The food situation isn't great. Yeah, there have definitely been some food problems. So hopefully we will improve that substantially over here. Same thing over here. We need to make sure that's hooked in. Metal detector, all the things. You can't steal knives and forks or whatever from the kitchen. Not allowed. Now, what might end up at the next meal is some people might be eating here, which would be a little bit awkward. Okay, no, oh, there you go. Demand 112, supply. It's there and rising, so it might work, but the problem is there's not enough seating, there's not enough like food serving. So yeah, it'll be a lot better. We've been well overdue to build a new cantina. You don't have power die. Oh, you're just waiting for an active power connection, so that's going to be okay afterwards. And yeah, we probably need to run some stuff directly to these guys as well. Like so, and like so. But it'll happen pretty quick. What is this? Oh, is those cigarettes? Looks like someone's like sneaking in a pamphlet or something. Well, there's our new intake. Hello, hello, hello. Bureaucracy. Are we done everything? Legal prep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very expensive. But we could preemptively deal with some of the potential legal bullshit that can happen. Another good investment might be the offshore tax haven. The sooner you do it, the sooner you start saving money from taxes. Because right now it's costing us $1,100 a day in taxes. And that's not based on your net income. It's based on your gross. Which can sometimes lead to a bit of a problem for you. Let's get you hooked up over there. So this is start. Oh, these. That's right. No one's eating here yet because I haven't actually flagged the rooms, which is probably good since they weren't actually functional yet. Let's kitchenify you and canteenify you over here. So then some prisoners would have automatically been assigned. Now, you can go and set, who's eating where should it come up. In fact, now there's going to be a bit of a problem because there's lots of demand and no supply over there. Now, this kitchen, it is only supplying that one. Can I, change it to say you can also supply? Can I force you to supply both? No, only one, huh? Really? Okay, I right-clicked on you to make it automatic. I think it's going to be fine. This kitchen's obviously going to be big enough to handle the needs, but this is going to be a very awkward meal because I think people aren't actually going to get fed. So, oops. Actually, there's not a ton of cookers over here either. I think what I'm going to do is I could cut this kitchen in half. I could do something. I really don't need this big of a kitchen to supply this canteen. What are we going to do with the rest of the space? I'm not sure. I think what I will do is I'm just going to dismantle a couple of stoves and a couple of fridges because we're going to need to put in more over there, and we'll save a few bucks by just effectively moving them from here to there. We have some money left, so we're okay. And there you go, you're done. So let's go over here and put in more cookers. Just, again, a truly ridiculous amount. Okay, and I think that's going to be pretty good. We'll have to make sure the electricity gets set up here. Also, is it just me, or are some of the lights just not installed? Oh yeah, I see them grayed out there. Okay. We may simply not have vision. Speaking of vision, why don't I go ahead and set some CCTV in there? I mean, I do actually expect to set up a guard on patrol in here, but it's probably still a good idea. Oh, I can put it here. Seems odd. I'm going to put him here, facing southwards. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dead! Killed for being a snitch. Right, I didn't turn him off in time, so his suspicion just kept growing and growing and growing. So I cost the snitch his life. Not my life. The hell do I care? I know, I'm a cold-hearted warden. Oh, that's what, running these prisons does to you. Makes you stop caring about the humans. You don't see them as the humans anymore. You just see them as prisoner numbers. Speaking of numbers, this video has gone on fairly long. We're going to go ahead and put it in cut, and we're going to continue. Things are going to be improved greatly by having the much bigger canteen here. We should be able to feed the rest of our prison quite easily. There are great spreadsheets and apps online to help you calculate exactly, to the last digit, how many cookers and cooks and things you need like that to feed your prison, depending on your current food policies over here. Just eyeballing it seems to mostly work, except for the fact that right now everything is screwed up. So there's going to be a lot of hungry people right now because things are messed. Let's connect you up over here. Most likely this is going to cause not all of these to be active all the time right now. But it's not really like the highest priority area. And there's a lot of overlap. It's actually okay that not literally every camera is going to be running every second. There we go. So now they're all wired up. All right. Thank you very much for watching, folks. We'll see you guys next time.